right, so let's get stuck in. You've probably poured hours into content building, writing emails, tweaking offers, and still wondered, why aren't the right people biting? And so this mini course is about flipping that on its head, not by shouting louder, but by listening smarter. And this isn't about broad appeal or casting wide nets. This is, again, about clarity, precision, and making AI do the heavy lifting, because we all love a bit of passing the buck over to AI. So if you're a digital marketer, building evergreen funnels, passive income assets, or publishing content that's meant to work while you sleep, then this is for you. You don't need to be a data analyst or a tech wizard. You just need to care deeply about reaching the right people with the right message at the right time. Okay, so isn't audience profiling or audience finding just niche research? Well, no, not quite, because finding your niche is about choosing the field you're playing in, and audience profiling is about understanding who you're actually playing for and what makes them care enough to watch, listen, and buy. So a niche might be, I don't know, plant-based fitness for busy mums. That's a start. But audience profiling goes deeper, and it tells you what she Googles at 10 p.m. when the kids are finally asleep, the reason she clicked your link over the others, and why she still hasn't bought yet. So where niche finding defines the market, audience profiling maps the human behind the click. So there's the fears, the language, the patterns. It's behavioral, emotional, and dynamic. And that's where AI becomes wildly powerful. So here's a value tip. When you know your audience this well, your offers don't feel like selling. They actually feel like solutions they were already searching for. Okay, so what you're going to walk away with by the end of this is you're going to know how to build crystal clear visitor profiles that guide your content online through voice and value proposition. You're going to use AI to gather and interpret real-time behavioral data without needing a marketing team. And you're also going to predict what your ideal visitor needs before they even arrive. And you're going to optimize every bit of digital real estate for conversions and not just clicks. So here's what you're going to get inside this mini course to make profiling your ideal audience practical, precise, and powerfully useful. So you're going to get an AR creation worksheet. There's no guesswork here, just clear step-by-step template to help you build in-depth actionable personas that go far beyond basic demographics. And these avatar sheets will help you shape your content and design your offers. So, and you're also going to get an audience data checklist. So think of this as your profiling cheat sheet. So it's going to cover all the essential data points, the demographics, the behaviors, the triggers, and much more. So you can collect what matters and skip what doesn't. And you'll also get an AI tools guide, which is a practical walkthrough of the exact AI tools and prompts you're going to use to uncover insights, predict behaviors, and make data-backed decisions. So less overwhelm and more impact. So let's just recap. You're not here to chase vague numbers. You're actually here to connect with the right people and people who value what you create. So this is how your course helps you do exactly that. You're going to discover and uncover who your ideal audience really is, and you're going to go beyond the basics and use smart tools to reveal their interests, behaviors, and what actually makes them tick. And then you're going to connect with them. So now that you know them, it's time to speak their language. You're going to learn how to shape content that resonates deeply and naturally draws them in. And then you're going to convert them by crafting compelling content that moves your audience from casual viewer to committed fan, subscriber, and buyer, with no gimmicks, just strategy that actually works. So your ideal audience is already looking for what you bring to the table, and this is your first step towards content that speaks to them clearly and confidently. Okay, so if you're ready, let's get started.